Good Saturday afternoon to you. It is Saturday, June 3rd, 2017. We're uncensored and live around the world on jjones.live and on jjoneslivestudios.com. Now you're probably wondering why I went on both sources. Because I fucking feel like it. Don't judge. Rude. Do I sit there and judge you? Oh, hey, man. I see you're trying to stream on two streams. What kind of bullshit is that? Don't judge. I don't judge you. Okay? You should be ashamed of yourself, you sick human being. Anyway, that went way too far. I'm sorry, guys. Anyway, so yeah, we are live around the world here on jjlunfiltered.com. No censors, no commercial breaks, no holding back. And on jjones.live. So we're in two places at once. Why? Because I feel like it. Anyway, we have a lot to get to, so let's first take a look at some of the stuff that is trending on the yonder Facebooks. It looks like we're going to get Kevin to join in. As soon as I can... there you are.
So, I turned on your stream, like unmuted your stream and, listened to it.
Yeah.
First thing I heard was, "You're a sick human being." I was like, what the fuck? That was like the first thing I heard. So like,
nice.
Okay, well, that's also a great start.
Nice. Anyway, yeah. So yeah, we are dual broadcasting today. Dual stream.
I know YouTube, but where's the second one?
On the Facebooks.
Wait, hasn't it always been like that?
No. I normally just stream on YouTube. Because it's easier that way.
I'm guessing you have to do some sort of
What?
Oh, you use XSplit?
Yeah.
Okay. Cost money?
Well, yeah.
Okay, so it's not like when the probably is a free trial or something like that, or
I mean, there's a free version, but it's just like, yeah. So let's see what's happening. What's trending on the Facebooks.
Well, I don't know about you, but for me, the Champions League final is on this afternoon. Actually, it's on in like an hour. It probably is the pregame show going on right now.
Good. Hopefully, Liverpool can stop sucking.
Well, considering that they're not even in the final, I think that they still suck.
Okay. Just a programming note: we will not be here physically at our broadcast center next week. I'll be in Dallas. Sorry, Fort Worth. I'm so used to going to Dallas. Anyway.
Yeah, you go to Dallas, I go to Fort Worth. That'd be great.
Anyway, we'll be live in Fort Worth for A-Kon 28. Another pop-up J Jones Live Con. We're gonna do stuff. I can't think of anything right now. Anyway.
Wow, such great details.
Hey, shut your mouth. It's my first weekend off. I'm a fucking... When I see you again, I'm gonna fucking kick you in the dick.
Okay, wear a cup. Okay.
Anyway, We'll be in Fort Worth, and then we will return right here in 2 weeks on jjones.live. Yeah. So keep an eye on that. Keep an eye on us in the Fort Worth for the A-Kon. Apparently, is a bigger facility. So let's take a look at what's trending on the Facebook. Michael Bloomberg says U.S. states and businesses will still meet Paris targets, regardless of what Donald Trump says, because Donald Trump is a genius, people. He's not a genius. Anyway,
Okay,
Bill,
that was a funny video. Okay, I was watching a video.
you're always watching a video.
Well, it's no, that's too mean to say on your show. Never mind.
Anyway, Bill Maher and his guest Senator Ben Sasse, Republican of Nebraska, were swiftly criticized on social media after Bill Maher's comments were broadcast.
By the way, Mark Play is commented on your YouTube chat.
I'm trying to see if I can get the plug-in to work. Let's see. Hello, Mark Plays. I know you're there, and I really need to figure out why this fucking thing will not allow me to see. No, I don't want a whiteboard. Fucking dick fucking motherfucker.
Having problems there, Jay?
You shut your mouth. Anyway, no shit, Sherlock.
What are you talking about? I didn't say anything this time.
No, not you. Fucking piece of dick fuckers. Hang on.
Okay, oh yeah, I think I need to show you, that video I told you I was going to show you. Yeah, this is the one. I think you probably heard of it. It's pretty big in the news. Okay, not on on Battle.net on Blizzard on the Blizzard app. I want to. Where the hell is my Skype?
You're a Skype.
Thanks for that.
You're welcome.
Why are you so mean to me?
Because it's fun.
I'm triggered.
You're triggered.
Triggered.
You're so fucking triggered that you're like having a trigger bomb.
I need to have that GIF from South Park. I need to turn down the volume because you know it gets loud.
There it is. There we go. Okay, yay. Fixed it.
Yay, what? Did you try turning it off and on again?
I'm gonna fucking kill you. Now I can see Mark play. Mark plays. Mark play. Play the game.
You have trouble reading English, don't you?
You shut your mouth.
I mean, I have an excuse. You don't.
Yeah, I have an excuse. Yeah. You suck. Just suck.
Uh-huh.
Anyway.
Check that real quick.
Some reason it's like hiding some of your chat, but I saw what it was already. Anyway, so while we have that running right now, I don't know what Bill Maher said. I'm kind of curious at what he said. And I'll get to your link in a second, but I want to see what Bill Maher said.
Bill who?
Bill Maher. Let's see. See if this link will show me what I want to see. You're an asshole.
Talking to me?
No, Facebook. Sorry. Oh, Bill Maher uses the N-word? Are you serious? Why the hell would you use the N-word? Like, who sits there and says, you know what's a great idea? Using the N-word. Sounds like a great fucking idea.
People who use the N-word? There's a lot of people using N-words, I know. Speaking of which, I can send you another link. Well, it was from that crap, hang on a second.
Alright, let me see your links.
I'm trying to find the other link.
Well, I'm going to look at the first link, because... There it is. Here we go. Let's go look at it.
You probably have heard of it or seen it.
Oh, yeah, I do remember this.
He got his... Get down, hold on.
Yeah.
Like, if you watch, if you put it in slow motion,
Yeah.
when the first shot first shot is fired, you can actually see one of the bounty hunters get shot like right in the neck.
Let me see if I can slow it down here.
I did it like 0.5, like half the speed. Go around 12 seconds. That's a good time to start.
Oh, yeah, he did. Yeah. Yeah, definitely saw that.
Well, you said people who use the N-word? I've got video for that from Overwatch.
Oh, God.
Well, it's from that person I told you about. Like, he's the what do you call it? The Gordon Ramsay of Overwatch coaching.
Yeah. Is he British?
He's Scottish, actually.
Is that worse than being British? I don't know. Everyone from Europe looks funny. There, I said it.
That's kind of racist.
You're racist.
Well, thank you.
I like how you take that as a compliment. Ugh. Poopy.
All right, this one.
Which one? Let me see.
The most toxic players in Overwatch. I think this is the right one. Even he makes fun of it, like the casual racism.
Let's see.
Alright guys, it's Rectac here, and oh boy, have I got a special one for you today. Now, it's fair to say that I am known for getting slightly triggered when playing Overwatch, and I think though, I've come a long way in controlling that temper for the most part. Now usually, I get angry with myself, so most of the time, you'll never really hear me talking trash to my teammates. Don't get me wrong, it has been known, but most of the time if I've got a complaint to make, it's to the entire team so we can get our shit together. However, someone sent me a link on YouTube and I was honestly speechless by the time I got to the end of the video, and they've given me permission to let you all hear it, so thank you very much for that, and I'll link you to the original unedited video so you can see it in all its splendour. Now, this is going to be a competitive match at bronze level, and sadly the video quality is quite low and the frames are going to stick a lot, so I need you to grin and bear it, but don't worry. Gameplay is not what we're here for anyway, because we want to hear how two people throw down in voice chat and threaten each other with the wrath of doom.
True self.
You know what? It doesn't matter if we have another support. You guys fucking suck. Period. There's not a fucking healer. You can't fucking DPS.
Why don't you fucking heal, you fucking big head? Quick spit you like a little drunk.
At this point you might be thinking, hey, that's pretty much every game for me. Two guys are going at it about who fucked up and who should have been support, and then one says, fuck it, you all suck. Yeah, absolutely. But every argument starts somewhere, so I thought it quite important to at least set the scene. We've got a diva who's feeling unloved for reasons that nobody gives a fuck about, and Junkrat has decided that he straight up just ain't taking this anymore. Now let me be clear, neither of the two geniuses in this clip are the hero of this story.
Fucking little girl.
I want a healer. I suck. I want a healer. I suck. I want a healer. I suck.
What are you gonna do? What are you gonna do?
Dumb fucks.
Now, Diva is a pro debater because nothing is more powerful than repeating the same sentence over and over again. The most vocal person on voice chat has now been relegated to the passive aggressive as he's trying to shut down Junkrat, who has actually taken his childlike mimicking to an uncomfortable level. I mean, we get it. You think he's a whiny little bitch. Message received loud and clear. However, talking like a fucking moron isn't the way to teach someone a lesson. Now guys, if you haven't got your popcorn yet, I'd recommend getting some now.
You know what, you honky nigger motherfucker? I will fucking kill you in real life.
Come kill me. Come on. I'll give you my address. Come on over. Come on.
He
I'll
just
give you my
used a
address
black
here.
slur and a white
Let's
slur.
send it to you and you come run over and I'll get my gun and blow your head off.
Well, that escalated quickly. How the fuck can people go from talking about skill in a game to exchanging addresses for a fight that is probably going to end with a murder and some guy dead on the porch of Junkrat's door with his brains splattered all over the place? Imagine that guy's eulogy afterwards. You'd be at his funeral and you'd get the old minister and he'd be like, Bob really enjoyed Overwatch. He loved that game to death. He enjoyed it so much he even went to meet his fellow gamers for friendly matches. Sadly, Bob was taken from us too soon, as video games are proven to cause violent outbursts in young men. Except, I'm not so sure these guys are so young. I mean, they're acting like fucking 5-year-olds, but I think I would put them in the age 21 to 30 bracket. Ah, Jesus Christ, man.
And I'll fuck your whole fucking family while you're dying, dude.
Nigger.
At this point, I'm just feeling really uncharitable about both of these players. Having a bad day and taking it out on someone, I get that. But Diva thinks he's every character in Django. And Junkrat thinks he's one of the Devil's Rejects.
If you ain't got a reason why you hate clowns, I'm gonna kill your whole fucking family.
Now by now, surely to God you would have muted and blocked both of these cancerous cunts, but no, the freak show is allowed to continue, and all the while, the competitive match continues on a dual front. Now the problem is that we've not got much left to talk about once you're at the point of death threats, so what possible insults have these fine specimens of society got for us next?
One round
White fucking cunt bitch.
Hang on a minute. Did you just say
White fucking cunt bitch.
because I'm confused? White power! White power! Is the other guy meant to be black or white?
That's all you are. Fucking nigger cunt bitch.
Oh, damn. It's the niggers.
Oh, there it is. We're back on track now. If you're going to bring race into a verbal assault, at least be fucking consistent, will you? I mean, I don't want to generalise, but see in Scotland, many of us, we just don't give a fuck about what colour you are because we've got an open door policy here. You bring us whiskey and we'll open our fucking doors.
We're losing because of you, so
You know what? I love people
losing
like
because of you.
I love people like you because you know what? I have Brazilian jiu-jitsu.
What did you be, Hiller?
Watch out, motherfuckers. This guy knows Brazilian jiu-jitsu, and I swear to God, he said that incorrectly.
What? I have Brazilian.
And if you
Brazilian.
can't pronounce the martial art which you study, the chances are all you've got is a black belt in bullshit.
Got you in my sights.
Just think what you want to think. It's all good.
I need a new computer. I'm down in the basement. Only 400 pounds. I can't move. Mommy, you feed me?
Sorry, I got a fucking $450,000 house unlike you. So fuck
And a
off.
$450,000 house. Mommy, yeah, your mom does.
No, I do. I do.
Your mom does. Yeah,
I'm a lawyer. I'm a lawyer too.
Oh, this guy is.
Oh, you're a
so talented.
lawyer?
He knows jiu-jitsu, he lives in a huge house, and he's a fucking lawyer. The guy argues in court for a living. But then surely he'd have a variety of ways to rebuttal, interject, and any form of verbal swashbuckling trickery that would result in the Junkrat not being able to come back from. So whilst I'm not able to accurately call bullshit, let's just say that so far the evidence from our passive-aggressive diva is not sufficient for him to convince anyone that he has a law degree. Maybe he bought it online.
All this stuff that you're saying to me about how you were gonna kill me and do all this other stuff. You know what? I gotta record it, champ.
Teacher.
Champ.
Oh shit, maybe he is a lawyer. But then a couple of things come to mind. One is that being a racist piece of shit can't be too good for the old career. And two, you're not the only one who recorded that game, you motherfuck. Now I have to say, guys, this argument between those two idiots was definitely the worst I've ever seen in Overwatch, and it actually kind of gave me the idea that maybe we should all search for the most toxic players in the world and put them on our beautiful internet. And so I've decided to open it up to you guys. If you are ever recording your own footage and you happen to witness some extreme toxic behaviour down the goddamn team chat, then upload it to YouTube. Make sure it isn't a fucking slideshow like this one. Get it to 1080p quality, and then send me a message with the link. I'm going to scour the internet as well and see what I can find. And now, once I've shamelessly plugged my Patreon, I'll leave you with the closing moments of these upstanding citizens. This has been Ragtag telling you to shut your fucking mouths, and I'll see you on the next one, guys, later.
I hope you like a lot of money for $400,000 house. It's more like $400 trash. Yeah, the little trash over there house. I bet you hate tornadoes because, you know, your trailer park bitch mom and you probably having sex right now. Bye-bye.
Yeah, sure. Liz.
Bye-bye. Bye-bye.
Liz.
See ya.
Liz.
See ya.
Liz.
Pussy.
Liz.
What the fuck? Oh my god, that's just like horrible. Oh, jeez.
Oh yeah, he's the guy I told you about. He's like he does the toxic coaching videos, and you can if you you can like show him one of the games that you lose, like an average game, not an average game for you that you lose, and he'll give you advice on how to improve your gameplay, your positioning, and like what you're doing right, what you're doing wrong. He has a toxic coaching series.
Oh man.
Also, he hates Hanzo like with a passion.
Really?
Yeah. Like he has a top 50 reasons why you're not climbing competitive. Number 10, you're a Hanzo main. And another one's like if people don't do what you the team comp that you the team comp that you actually you actually like, you already lose the game by quitting you throw the game by mentally quitting. Or the next one, or you pick Hanzo out of protest. Cunt. that he says cunts a lot on on this show.
Yeah, he does.
On reference to mainly reference to Hanzo.
'Cause he hates Honza.
That's a horrible accent, dude.
I know.
You fail.
I know. Let's keep going. Australian scientist killed following fight while on holiday in San Francisco. Australian witness to aftermath saw lots of paramedics and policemen and someone lying on the footpath. What does science ever do to you people? Weirdos. Anyway, EDL and anti-fascist protesters clash in Liverpool. Riot police step in to contain confrontation between two opposing groups as demonstrations are underway. Let's see.
Oh, I see what they are. EDL, English Defense League.
Thank you, Markplace. I want to say Markiplier, but it's not Markiplier. I'm not that famous. Wish I was. Anyway,
It's apparently they like on the Liverpool the soccer forums, they said that they usually eat like you know the people here, they're like very anti like well, for them it's like English for the English, England for the English, the kind of thing. I think, and they tend to be like what do you call it, skinheads usually.
Yeah.
Oh, you see the picture, yeah, it kind of reminds you of skinheads.
yeah.
So yeah.
Trump not planning to invoke executive privilege to block Comey testimony in a report. Comey is slated to testify before a Senate panel on Thursday. Good. Andy Murray gets past Juan Martin Del Potro at French Open. Murray, world's top-ranking player, took advantage of a key double fault by his opponent, and on the women's side, Caroline Wozniacki beat Cece Bells. I'm guessing that's tennis. Mattis, North Korea, a clear and present danger. U.S. Secretary of Defense James Mattis spoke at a Shangri-La dialogue forum in Singapore, calling the continued threats from North Korea a clear and present danger. Chile convicts 106 former intelligence agents. A Chilean judge sentenced 106 former intelligence agents for their role in the kidnapping and disappearance of 16 leftist militants during the Augusto Pinochet dictatorship. "14 people poisoned by wild death cap mushrooms in California." Death cap mushrooms forest in Northern California has severely poisoned 14 people in the last few months, 3 seriously that they needed liver transplants. According to the FDA, hepatitis A virus found in frozen tuna, possibly in Oklahoma, Texas, and California.
Crap. Frozen tuna, huh?
Yep.
Good thing I don't get frozen foods. I eat all canned foods.
Imported frozen tuna is being recalled after testing showed they were contaminated with hepatitis A, prompting an investigation by the FDA. Oklahoma, Texas, and California are all potentially at risk. Alright, give me a sec. I'm gonna gotta do something real quick. Alright, I'm back. Are you saying something?
No. I was reading a YouTube comment on the video. It was like, placement matches. I had 7 and 3. Well, 7 losses, and I dropped 400 SR from where I was before. Aww.
Lionel Train is here. Hello, Lionel Train. Whoever you are. From wherever you are. Alright.
That's that was kind of what's the word for it? That was sexy.
Yeah, you're damn right it was sexy. Sexy as hell.
I'm trying to be imitation Chewbacca there or something.
No, hold on. I can do it better. Yeah, I can do it, Chewbacca. Don't test me, boy. Don't test me. Anyway, we are dual streaming around the world here on jjones.live and jjoneslivestudios.com, globally on the internet. On an internet.
Yeah, one internet, right?
One internet. Just one. I'm going to revoke Kevin's internet.
Aw. What did I ever do to you? I'm such a nice person to you, right?
Bullshit.
Like, I never get angry or, curse at you or insult you or anything. Why?
Uh-huh.
The internet would be really boring without Russian dash cams.
It would be.
You seen the YouTube video, right?
Yeah.
Hmm?
Oh, yeah.
The compilation of the crazy stuff?
Why are there so many dash cams in Russia?
Well, it's because, basically, it's for liability purposes. Like, how people would, just, well, they do it here too sometimes, but like, how some people would just, run right in, or try to cause you to get into an accident and blame you.
Right.
But then if you have a dash cam, they can show them that you're full of shit.
Right. Okay. Gotcha. So,
Have you done your placement matches in Overwatch?
no, I have not yet.
If I want to play competitive with you, I might need to get an alternate account.
Oh, yeah, I'm pretty low.
Well, technically I can play with you because it's placements, and technically I can still play placement matches with you. But considering the last time I played with you, I went on a 2-month losing streak. Hell no!
Oh, you're an asshole. Anyway.
Well, yeah, I know I'm an asshole. Isn't that my job to be an asshole? Oh, hang on a second. What is this? I need to pay my... Actually, I did pay my rent.
Yeah, sounds important there, bud.
Well, I think I paid... I'm gonna make double sure because they said that they've been having incorrect values on the payment portal. I just want to... I probably need to leave a little bit early just before they close, just to make double sure that I got my number correct. Just to double check.
Why don't you call them?
Because I live right next to the apartment office. I can just walk there.
The person who wants to be as lazy as fucking possible doesn't want to call an office.
Hey, that counts as like exercise for the day, so yeah.
Uh-huh. Whatever. All right. So if you've been living under a rock for the past week, you probably have not figured out that we have left the Paris Climate Accord. What that means is the Paris Climate Accord
Be right
make
back.
to make this as simple as possible is the Climate Accord basically states that all the countries who participate in this climate accord will work towards making cleaner or cleaning up the environment by reducing greenhouse emissions and things of that nature. Nearly 200 countries nearly 200 countries are on board with this accord, but apparently Trump is working on working on a better deal. A lot of people are not happy with this. Many corporate companies are stating that they are against all of this. So, let's show you a clip here from CNBC to show you what I'm talking about. Donald Trump announces he is pulling out of the Paris Climate Accord, or Paris Climate Agreement.
Someone about the environment, which I do. I cannot in good conscience support a deal that punishes the United States, which is what it does. The world's leader in environmental protection, while imposing no meaningful obligations on the world's leading polluters. In short, the agreement doesn't eliminate coal jobs. It just transfers those jobs out of America and the United States and ships them to foreign countries. This agreement is less about the climate and more about other countries gaining a financial advantage over the United States. As president, I have one obligation, and that obligation is to the American people. The Paris Accord would undermine our economy, hamstring our workers, weaken our sovereignty, impose unacceptable legal risk.
What were you saying, Kevin?
Put us at a permanent disadvantage to the other countries of the world. It is time to exit the Paris Accord. It is time to make America great again. Thank you. Thank you.
So, there you are.
Wait, what? Oh. You were watching video. I couldn't tell because I couldn't hear it over my headset.
Yeah. So, basically, we are out of the Paris Accord. Donald Trump tells you why. Now, I haven't really looked too much into this, just because it's probably more of something that I don't think. Well, I personally believe that it probably could be a bad idea. Now, I don't know what the Paris Accord itself is about. We can look that up, though. Your food's done, Kevin. The Paris Agreement, in French, Accord de Paris, or Paris Climate Accord and Paris Climate Agreement, is an agreement with the United Nations Framework Convention on Climate Change, UNFCCC, dealing with greenhouse gas emissions, mitigation, adaptation, and finance starting in the year 2020. The language of the agreement was negotiated by representatives of 195 countries at the 21st Conference of the Parties of the UNFCCC or FCCC in Paris, and adopted by consensus on December 12, 2015. As of June 2017, 195 UNFCCC members have signed the agreement, 148 of which have ratified it. In the Paris Agreement, each country determines its own contribution in the Paris Agreement, each country determines its own contribution it should make in order to mitigate global warming. There's no mechanism to force a country set to specific target by a specific date. Okay. So basically, the goal of this accord is to lower greenhouse gas emissions, so that our Earth can slow, so that we can slow down the rising temperatures of the Earth, basically. Now, of course, something like this will not happen overnight. It's going to have to take time. It's going to have to take the efforts of every country involved, and it's going to have to take a lot of trust between all these countries. Now, the U.S. joins Syria and Honduras as countries who are opposed to this agreement. So time will only tell if the U.S. will pull a 180 on this matter. So there you have it. Now on to a second story that I did want to cover, and this deals with a situation that happened in Oregon. Not Oregon. Think Oregon? Probably Oregon. And to do this, to help explain what I'm talking about, I'm gonna have to bring up the good person, Philip DeFranco. So let me. Where is Philip DeFranco? Alright, it's on this episode, so let's go ahead, and I'm probably gonna get, no problem, Mark, I'm probably gonna get, a content strike or something from this, because, Phil DeFranco constantly gets 1 million views, and I get maybe 30, but
What's up, you beautiful bastards? Hope you've had a fantastic Wednesday. Welcome back to the Philip DeFranco Show, and let's just jump into it. And the first thing I want to talk about today is the craziness around Brett Weinstein and Evergreen State College. Evergreen State is a Washington liberal arts college, and a bunch of students on campus are calling for Brett Weinstein to either resign or be fired, and they're calling him a racist. And a big part of this is a reaction to an email Weinstein put out in response to the Day of Absence. Now, for those wondering, a Day of Absence is a campus tradition here that stems from a play from 1965. The play was about an imaginary southern town where all of a sudden one day all the black people disappeared. A big message of the play being the people that have to deal with the most shit, they are so necessary for society. Imagine if these people disappeared. And so once a year for many years, people of color on campus, both students and faculty, would get together. They meet off campus, they have a safe space to talk about on-campus issues and how they can make the campus a more supportive environment. And Weinstein was reportedly aware of this day, he had no problem with it, but then someone wanted to change what the day was. This year, the organizers said that on the Day of Absence, they wanted white students off the campus. And in an email that has now become public, Weinstein opposed this change, writing, "There is a huge difference between a group or coalition deciding to voluntarily absent themselves from a shared space in order to highlight their vital and underappreciated roles, the theme of the Douglas Turner Ward play Day of Absence, as well as the recent Women's Day walkout, and a group or coalition encouraging another group to go away. The first is a forceful call to consciousness, which is, of course, crippling to the logic of oppression. The second is a show of force and an act of oppression in and of itself. You may take this letter as a formal protest of this year's structure, and you may assume I will be on campus on the Day of Absence. I would encourage others to put phenotype aside and reject this new formation, whether they have registered for it already or not. On a college campus, one's right to speak or to be must never be based on skin color. If there was interest in a public presentation and discussion of race through a scientific/evolutionary lens, I would be quite willing to organize such an event. Everyone would be equally welcome and encouraged to attend such a forum, irrespective of ethnicity, belief structure, native language, political leanings, or position at the college. My only requirement would be people attend with an open mind." And there was a lot of backlash when this email was released, people saying this belittled people of color. There are also people on campus that are not a fan of Weinstein because he has spoken out against the Equity and Inclusion Council. There's reportedly a recommendation that's under consideration from the college leaders that would require an equity justification/explanation for all faculty hires. So what Weinstein's argument is essentially that if we hire new teachers, it should be based off of their skill set, and the push for having a diverse faculty, that should not be the thing that runs the show. Saying, for example, when you're hiring someone for science, the rationale for faculty positions is to teach science, not to promote equity or diversity. The most important thing is that the person in front of the room knows something about the subject and has insight in teaching. Now, depending on your opinions so far, the situation has evolved or devolved. A lot of the students have been filming what is happening, so there's a ton of evidence. There's videos of Weinstein being cornered and just shouted at by students. And it's so disappointing because in the video you can see Weinstein's trying to have a conversation with anyone that's willing, but they're just in general not. I mean, just look at this moment from this interaction.
First of all, I didn't say... Would you like to hear the answer or not?
No!
Okay.
Stop telling people of color they're fucking useless. You're useless. Get the fuck out.
We're listening to each other. Now we're not.
There's a lot of criticism from this video. A lot of people saying that it almost, at certain points, if you watch certain points of different videos, it almost seems like false imprisonment. There's a video later where students are talking to the president of the school and they're trying to justify their actions.
We didn't corner him, but we were all there talking to him.
We did block him at first. For transparency, we did block him at first. He was trying to leave, but however, we didn't. We had a conversation with him, whatever conversation is.
Whatever conversation is a fantastic way to end that sentence when you go back and you look at it's really just shouting at the guy. And I love the we didn't corner him and block him in. I mean, okay, technically we did at the beginning, but once we blocked him in, he realized, you know, I might as well just stay. And in general, the videos that the students are taking themselves just don't make them look good. This video of a bunch of students storming the president of the school's office. They start demanding the president send out emails to staff to let them know that all the students are protesting. So the teachers need to know that they have a reason why they're not going to be turning in their homework.
Have you sent an email out to your faculty letting them know? No. What's been done about that? Because we're all here on our own time.
I have not done it yet.
So they need to be told that these assignments won't be done on time. And we don't need to be penalized for that.
I don't know the names of all the students here.
We'll just send it to all the faculty.
It matters.
And the president pleads with the room, like, I just need some privacy. We'll get things done. Then he tries to explain, I have claustrophobia, and the room's just not having that.
I need some privacy, folks. I'm sorry. Okay. Can we get that? I have claustrophobia. Oh, okay.
Students of color have to work in threatening environments every day. Come on, baby. Welcome. Get to work.
And videos of them just mocking the president. He's trying to explain things.
And I'm gonna decolonize the space. I'll just be roaming around.
Videos of them cornering other teachers, screaming in their face.
Hello! These racist teachers have got to go!
And then videos of white faculty trying to answer questions that they're being asked, being told to essentially shut up.
I said, I'm tired of white people talking about what black and brown people need. You don't know.
I'm just trying to respond.
I'm letting you know.
Just looking at this harassment, there have also been threats of violence against Weinstein. I'm just disgusted. It's stuff like this that pushed me away from being a liberal. Now, a big point before moving forward, I do not think that all liberals are like this, and I think people that paint all liberals like this are doing a massive disservice. That's like saying all Republicans are insert blank. But this is just another example of the left shutting down and eating their own. Weinstein, he's actually a super liberal Bernie bro. They're trying to fire him because he said, hey, maybe the people we hire, that should be based off of, you know, how skilled they are. They're trying to force him to resign because he was like, hey, maybe a day where we told white people you're not really welcome on campus, that might be a bad thing. It's crazy. Now, there is no doubt in my mind whatsoever that there is racism out there still alive and strong today. But seeing how this group of people are treating this one individual who is expressing their point of view, exercising his freedom of speech, not to hate, but to put out his point of view, have a conversation, and this is what happens. Another example of so many people becoming what they say they are against. I mean, how much Kool-Aid have you drank? How fucking blind do you have to be to not realize that there is a difference between saying, people of color, we're just gonna have this day for ourselves, we're gonna talk about, you know, everything that is important to us and just campus life in general. And, you know, the place that we're paying to go to college, we would prefer if there was a day where white people didn't go. But hey, that is just my opinion. This is the Philip DeFranco Show. It's a show where I talk about the facts, I give my opinion, and then I extend the conversation to you. What are your thoughts about this? I know people...
So, you saw the video. Here's the deal. What the professor basically was saying in terms of this protest, in terms of the protesters, or in terms of the little walkout thing that they do, is basically saying, hey, you know, we should hire people on how smart they is.
How smart they is?
How smart they is. That's right. I use that term. Once
you
again,
are SMRT, right? SMRT?
I said SMRT. I has a brain. I has brain. I can do things with my brain. Wow, that was incredibly racist. Anyway,
yeah, you're
yeah.
I need a safe space. You're being racist against me.
Oh, okay. Oh, I'm being racist against you? You do realize that was a black accent, right?
No.
Really?
I thought you were doing like, but somebody's not.
I mean, I can do an Asian accent if you want.
Wait, didn't we joke around that you're like, you know, you're like the whitest black guy we know or something?
Yeah.
You gave up your black card a long time ago. What's the joke?
I gave him my black card like fucking years ago, man. Anyway, so here's my deal. First of all, the students at this college, like, totally missed the mark on this.
Wait, was it the... Well, oh, I think I know which college you're talking about.
Evergreen State College?
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. I was trying to look up the name. I think I read about it.
Yeah, so these kids, like, they totally missed the mark and misunderstood what the professor was saying. Like, the professor, basically, he wanted equality. It's simple as that. He wanted equality, and he wanted to make let people understand that, you know, we shouldn't hire based on race, which is fair. We should hire based on skill sets, the ability to teach. How well did you do in school? Things of that nature, like actual, like, knowledge instead of oh, you're black, time to fill the diversity quotient or whatever. So what the professor was saying was perfectly in line with what with the idea that he was trying to get across, with the message he was trying to get across. So quite frankly, the professor did nothing wrong in this situation. The problem that I have is the fact that these students would go up to the professor, the dean, all the other staff, and they would just, you know, A, not let them explain what they were talking about, and B, continuously protest and chant and make complaints and things like that. And so, quite frankly, the students, I cannot sit here and say that I agree with what the students are saying. Like, none of the professors at the university or at the college were racist. The professor who released that letter, he was basically stating an obvious point, and so I think the students are demanding too much. So I'm going to show you a second clip from Mr. Philip DeFranco, because it only gets worse from here.
Conversation, but more. Welcome back to the Philip DeFranco Show, and let's just jump into it. The first thing I want to talk about today is an update to the story around Brett Weinstein and the chaos at Evergreen College. If you want the full breakdown, the first 7 minutes of yesterday's video covered it, but to oversimplify, at this liberal arts college, many people on campus want Brett Weinstein to resign. If he won't resign, they want him fired. These students are saying that he's racist, that he belittles people of color. That was because he was formerly protesting a move from primarily black students calling for white students to not be on campus for a specific day. Also, many of these same people were not a fan of Weinstein because he said that faculty should be hired based on their skill set and not just to promote diversity. And the way these students try to get across these points were to essentially just scream at teachers, box them in, curse them out, ridicule them. There's no conversation here. It's just screaming.
Would you like to hear the answer or not?
No!
Okay.
Well, one of the updates to the story that I had to cover, there was a report coming from the College Fix that the students involved sent a list of demands to the president of the school, and it included the request, nay, the demand, saying, "We demand that the video created for Day of Absence and Day of Presence that was stolen by white supremacists and edited to expose and ridicule the students and staff be taken down by the administration by this Friday." It's amazing how fast anyone who thinks you're stupid and that you're doing something the wrong way, automatically a white supremacist. Anyway, back to the request. Next steps, based on conversations with the Attorney General's office, the most likely course of action requires an investigation. We commit to launching an extensive forensic investigation of the theft of this video and to determine who stole it from the student. If that investigation yields a suspect, we will seek criminal charges against the individual in consultation with the Attorney General. So here's the thing, if this request is 100% legitimate, congratulations on making sure the most people possible watch this video. One, the request is that the administration remove the video from the internet as if there is just one version. And two, the moment the internet finds out that you do not want something out there on the internet being shared, the internet is going to do just that. If Beyonce couldn't do it, if the King of Thailand couldn't do it, You can't accomplish this. You guys recorded something that you thought conveyed your message, a certain message, and when it was in the hands of the greater public, people went, what? This video doesn't say what you think it says. You're looking stupid, angry, and intolerant. What I want to end this story and update on is just once again that the criticism of someone and the way that they are doing things is not hate. I don't hate these students. I'm annoyed, I'm disappointed. I am angry at a college system that has coddled these students to the point where it's crazy to me. I was watching even more of the videos, and there's a point that the students just start screaming at the president because he's talking with his hands right here. Watch your actions. Holy shit, if talking with your hands is an aggressive action, I am public enemy number one. And ultimately, this is just really disappointing to me. I have friends all over the political spectrum, and I know a lot of classical liberals where they just, it's all about love, tolerance, conversation, but more and more these days, people look at these students as liberals. People that say they're fighting for a good cause, that they want to start a conversation, but then we see this.
Fuck you and fuck the police! Whiteness is the most violent fucking system to ever breathe!
I said, I'm tired of white people talking about what black and brown people need. You don't know.
I'm just trying to respond.
I'm letting you know.
No, fuck you, George. We don't want to hear a goddamn thing you have to say. You talk so fucking much. No, you shut the fuck up.
I'm telling you, you're speaking to your ancestors. All right? We've been here before you. We built these cities.
Right.
You've had civilization way before you ever had it.
Right.
Coming out your caves.
And unfortunately, it's not just this campus. Just me talking about this story yesterday, I got called racist by a fantastic number of people. People take my comment where I said, I don't know if too many people are drinking the Kool-Aid to somehow be a racist thing when I hope this is an obvious reference to Jonestown. That's a new phrase.
So, yeah, it got worse, by the way. So, Evergreen College got all these videos, and, you know, there's this video, this channel called Best of Evergreen. Whoever made this, good job on you, first of all. But here, I'll show you some of these videos, and these are unedited. So here we go.
I have a question. If we put Brett in so much danger, why is he here?
That's right. We held you hostage and threatened you, right? You were threatened in the classroom? That's a good ass question. Because we didn't even make it to the classroom. What? Sit down! Sit down! Sit down!
Hey y'all!
What the fuck are you talking like that for?
They think a riot is about to happen. You feel stressed? You feel fucking pressure? That's today.
So they keep telling the professor to sit down during this meeting, so nothing gets done.
And I was walking around E building and D building, and I heard faculty already saying that they heard from police that Brett Weinstein was surrounded and threatened, and that is simply not true.
I believe you. Plus, he invited us in. He came out to
Right.
us.
And I have a video of him following me.
He came out to us. We were all gathered outside. He opened the door and said, hey, what's going on? Because my students already told me what's going on pretty much. Next thing you know, he even told us, do you guys want to go to the 4th floor to discuss about this. Yeah. We said, where's your classroom at? He's like, they're on the 2nd floor and on the 3rd floor. So we proceeded with his, because he opened the door, and we walked to the 2nd floor. And that's when he came in. And we, like he said, we were all on the corner, pretty much, we didn't corner him, but we were all there talking to him.
We did block him at first. For transparency, we did block him at first. He was trying to leave, but however, we didn't. We had a conversation with him, whatever a conversation is. but
whatever a conversation is, it's just so wonderful. So stupid too. Like. And there are a few more videos here. I'll let this last one play here.
I'm sorry. We understand he sent you to the mic, but I don't want you to get this unnecessary backlash. Just flutter for me.
Wow, like the amount of crap that they put on Brett Weinstein is a bunch of bullshit. Someone scored a goal.
Wait, you can hear that?
Yes.
I'm watching Champions League final, man. It's 1-1, Juventus versus Real Madrid. Nice.
So, bottom line is that
so basically from what I'm hearing is that the kids are being dumbasses.
Yeah, simple as that. Yeah, so basically, the students blockaded a professor because he said something that made sense. So, you know, they're in the right, which, I mean, come on. It's so stupid, honestly. You know,
kids these days being stupid.
Like, but the point about all of this is the fact that they sat there and they straight up treated that professor like crap for no reason, might I add. He was doing his job. He said something that made sense. The students reacted stupidly. Personally, I hope all of them
do you know what
realize how stupid they were for doing the stupid stuff that they did. Now, if for some weird reason that this gets over to one of the Evergreen students that were in any of these videos and they want to challenge me on it, go right ahead. I'll be here in 2 weeks and beyond, and you can say whatever you want because I will gladly challenge you to a debate.
I wonder if then. Actually, let me look it up real quick. Oh, you sent me the links to the video you were posting. Watching.
Yeah.
Okay, I'll watch. So what you're saying is that essentially they're just being whiny little bitches.
Yeah.
The whole snowflake argument thing they were saying? The snowflake?
Yeah.
I wonder if some of the things I act, I wonder if the older generation would consider me being a whiny little bitch as well. I don't think I've really done anything that would constitute what they're doing, right?
No. Anyway, so here's the deal. I have zero sympathy for the students at this college that, you know, that protested in front of all the professors and the staff. I truly support what the professor said because he wasn't lying. And it was a fair statement, and I think we can all learn from this crap. That's what I personally think. But as always, the conversation is open to the floor to you. Comment on this video. Comment on any video that I upload. Be sure to hit the like and subscribe buttons so that you get caught up on what we do here on jjlunfiltered Studios. Oh, and be sure to check out the Pixel guys. We're uploading and making videos. Making video babies. Yeah.
Awkward.
Oh, you know you love it.
Actually, I don't think I need to check out that channel. I don't think I've ever seen that channel. It's been a while since you posted on that channel, haven't you?
What?
Pixel guys? I thought, like, I haven't heard much from it recently until, like, a couple of weeks ago.
No, we've been posting since February.
Huh. I think that is just that I don't think I've...
You suck, man. You suck.
I'm sorry.
Way to not watch us. Way to not watch us.
Sad face.
I don't think you feel too sad.
Well, I can try to run the sad.exe program, but I think my antivirus considered that a virus.
Lol.
Because you know me, I never show any emotions, right? No anger, no hatred.
Mm-hmm.
That's right. I'm I'm a calm person compared to, you know, other YouTube folks.
Right. Anyway, definitely let us know what you think. But in the meantime, it's about time we switch over to the .game portion of the show, exclusively on Facebook, i.e. jjlunfiltered.com.
I need to set up a page for my new streamer tag. So what do you think of the new name I suggested? I drew out.
It was actually pretty good. So we'll see you in 2 weeks here where we are right now. But we will see you next week in Fort Worth for J-Jones LiveCon. Until then, keep this in mind. Poop. See you in 2 weeks. Bye-bye.